Welcome back, everyone, to our career mode series of NASCAR Heat 3. Before we hop into our next race at Las Vegas, let's quickly come over to the season status and take a look at the standings, and then we'll take a brief look at the schedule as well. Right now, you can see we are in the playoffs, sitting in 7th position, and really, we should be good as far as making the playoffs unless there would be 3 more winners. And even then, I think we would still be okay. But basically, at this point in the season, we have locked ourselves in with that victory. All right, so if we back out and take a quick look at the schedule. So we've got 2 races remaining before we get started in the first dirt semifinal race. We've got Las Vegas and Richmond. I will almost certainly skip Richmond so that we can get started in the playoffs. And, of course, there's Jefferson in the playoffs. So we're going to have to work hard in order to be in a position to win that championship ultimately whenever we get to Eldora in the very last race of the dirt finals. So I'm very much looking forward to getting that started. But for right now, it is time to head to Las Vegas. So let's go ahead, click on next race, and get prepared. So our short track chassis is already looking pretty good, 85, 84, and 85. So we're going to do the last little bit of work on the engine to get up to 95. That will be Marie. Okay, otherwise we don't really have any improvements to make on the chassis part of things. So we will set these other guys busy working on bay number 2, which is the normal chassis, which in our case we're probably not even going to use realistically until we get to Taggart, just by the look of things. So let's go ahead and start that work plan. And so now our short track chassis, 95, 84, and 85. Let's see what that translates to on the track. All right, folks, it is race time here at Vegas, and we will be starting in 15th position. So we got a lot of work to do if we're going to try to get up toward the front, but our race pace should be pretty good here. Certainly not everything that it could be with a fully upgraded car, but overall, I think we're going to be okay. Did a little work on the setup to hopefully take a little bit of speed out of it, and we'll see how that works. There we go, a little beeping banging there.
Clear all around. Outside.
Oh my goodness, we are getting hammered from behind.
Clear all around.
And it's certainly not doing us any favors on our traction coming off the corner.
Car on the outside now, outside. All right, now you're clear.
Yep, there we go again. Another hit from behind. So somebody is wearing our bumper out.
Hard on the outside.
So once again, 50-lap race.
Top lane straight, you're using a kid.
So we got plenty of laps to get our work done. We've worked our way up to 11th right now.
That was a great lap.
And so this is very close to the top 10, which we have found to be a pretty good sweet spot.
Great lap. Stay low. Careful. Still there. Clear all around.
Now, let's try to break our way into the top 10 here.
Stay on the bottom here for me. Careful. Still there. Wow, that's fast. Careful now, still there.
Oh, look out.
Got one outside
Tag
now.
in the rear end right there again.
Clear all around. Car
So
outside.
3 times, 4 times.
Car outside. Clear all around. Car on the outside now, outside.
All right, the good news is we worked our way up to 6th position. Yeah, it is very evident driving this car that we have a lot more motor than we do grip. It's actually making it quite fun to drive, but it is certainly leaving a lot to be desired. Dreadfully tight. Oh my goodness, boy.
You're clear.
I'm not sure if that person even lifted getting behind us. All right, so laps remaining 39. Of course, we're not going to come in the pit under this caution flag, but we are getting a few cautions here and there now that we've turned it up to strict yellows. So we'll restart 7th.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Almost ready. Green flag is out. Green's out. R high. Careful now. Easy. All right, now you're clear. Car there is on the outside. Outside.
I'm trying to give these guys as much room as I can.
All clear. All clear.
Sometimes it doesn't exactly work out that way, but
Car high now.
ooh, that was a terrible corner. No grip on corner exit.
Caution's out.
Oh, caution again. Okay, well let's hope that doesn't continue to be a big issue. So we'll be starting on the outside this time, up in 6th. You know, we might get up here and run the outside a little bit.
Ready. Hammer down.
See if that helps our handling.
Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside. Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Really tight there.
Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside. Track's all yours.
I'm going to need to get this car rotated a lot more if I'm going to be able to run the high side. So we go from really loose on the bottom to really tight right now on the top.
Inside. Inside. Inside.
There we go. We got it turned and rotated that time. And you can immediately see just how much better
Clear low, bud. Clear low.
of a corner we had that time.
All clear. Car there's on your inside. Inside. Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside. Clear your left. Clear all around. Hold your line. Got one inside. Hold your line. Clear all around.
All right, so the top is just not our friend. We are just not getting
That car there's
the
on your
grip. I'm going to need to either
inside.
get back down to the bottom, or I'm going to have to try some different
Watch,
things.
you're clear.
Oh, look at that. Got on the gas and it just took straight off to the wall. Oh, look out.
Clear down.
That's got to be a wreck behind us. There was no way he didn't wreck. He got really crossed up. All right, so our third yellow flag. Hopefully that's the last one. We're going to hope that that's it.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Be ready here.
So we're just outside the top 5. And so we're going to hop back up here in this top lane again because why not? Let's have a little fun. If they're going to block us up there, we're going to have to try something else.
Still there. Got a car up top. Got a car.
This is where the beating and banging of the Dirt Series really becomes a lot of fun. As long as you're not wrecking each other, then it can be so much
Car
fun
on the outside now.
to
Outside.
have these guys nip it in our heels, giving us some little love taps
Car high.
as we enter the corner.
Draw clear up top.
All right, so we've made our way into the top 5. Trying to see if we can't move our way into the lead here. That would sure be nice. We're running out of laps to do a whole lot here. We got 3 cars to pass in front of us.
Excellent lap. Good job.
we're going to get to the lead, we're going to have to do it really quickly. Oh, way too tight. So my goal of taking some speed out of the car for this race certainly seems to have done its job. Alright, we seem to have settled in to 4th position, not really getting a lot of pressure. Oh, good gracious. Not getting a lot of pressure from behind. Ooh. Of course, the bad part of this is, as bad as this thing is handling right now, particularly on corner exit, it makes me really sad to think what we could do if we had a fully upgraded car right now. With, you know, whatever setup we wanted to use. That would be scary.
10 laps to go.
Because if memory serves me correctly, the laps I'm running right now are about a full second off what I've done with a fully upgraded car here, and we're still running 4th. So that's pretty scary. Good news is I've been able to have the car handle quite a bit better off the corner, but the way I had to do it was to basically slow down in the center to let the car rotate. Ooh, some serious contact there in front of us with some lap cars. 6 laps to go. Well, I say that was lap traffic. I'm not sure if it was or not. That might have been for position.
5 more laps.
All right, 3rd place is right there. Let's try to get that podium. I would really like to come out here with a podium finish. We are right there with him. Well, until that corner.
2 to go, driver, 2 to go.
Alright, so he's right there at the tail end of this traffic. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage, because we have one more lap to do it.
1 more to go.
Oh my goodness.
All clear. Caution. Caution.
Oh, really? Okay, so we got 3 more laps now. I'll take that. That's more fun. So we'll restart in 3rd place this time, and let's just try to get a good start. We might actually be able to pull off a victory if we can get a good jump right here.
Outside, outside. A couple more turns. 2 more. 2 to go. All right, clear outside. Outside, outside.
Oh, no grip coming off the corner right there. Just none.
Be tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Inside. Inside, inside. 1 more to go. Inside, inside. All right, now you're clear.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great run today for a top 5.
Let's see. A caution has occurred after the leader has crossed the overtime line. The race is over. All right, so there you have it. The restart wasn't quite as kind to us as we would have liked. Ended up 5th with quite a bit of contact in those last few laps. So I'm sure the Twitter feed will be outstanding after this race. Somehow everybody in the field was a lap down, including the leader. That's always nice. I mean, because of course the leader's got to be multiple laps down. So I don't know what happened there. My guess is that caution at the very end, that the game didn't quite know what to do about that, so that's where you end up losing a lap. But for us, the good news here is that our bank total is now over $54,000. That means we have reached the minimum required to start our own truck team. So I'm not sure if I'm going to spend any more money on the dirt cars right now. All right, let's go ahead and finish the event. Head back to the main menu. That was pretty fun racing. It got pretty wild there at the end, but I don't mind. All right, and we've got another message.
This season is almost over, and I'm proud of you. I think all your hard work will pay off.
Short and sweet. Right to the point. And she is definitely right about the season almost being over. We are one race away from the playoffs. And when we come back next time, we'll be headed into the playoffs. So that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And stay tuned as we will continue our gameplay series of NASCAR Heat 3.